Hey there, and welcome back to the Train of Thought, an educational monster train series. So we've been having a really good discussion on the Discord server lately about the the balance guide. It's not even really a balance guide, but the guide video I put out the other week. I guess it was last week. Yeah. Anyway, we've been talking about it a lot, and there were a lot of really good conversations about various cards and things. And it's really interesting because one thing stood out to me as a point of discussion that I really enjoyed was consider that in a vacuum, I think Sharpen is a worse card than Inflame. But when you consider context, I think Inflame is a much worse card than Sharpen. And that to me really stood out as a very interesting discussion point because when you compare the two, obviously Sharpen seems significantly worse. But when you have Inflame, if you have no other rage generation, then Inflame just kind of falls off a cliff, right? Because the rage wears off. And similarly, Inflame has to compete in a clan with significantly stronger options for scaling, right? So you have Ritual of Battle and Fledgling Imp, just as some examples. Oh, as my phone goes off and it tells me to. That's always fun to have that go off in the middle of a recording, but you know what? You'll forgive me. But so just look at Inflame real quick. So Rage 4, Armor 5, and then look at Ritual of Battle. The scaling, the like ratio here is way out of whack. And so Inflame comparatively feels significantly worse than the other options in the clan. Meanwhile, if I look at Sharpen real quick, Sharpen is a terrible card, but one advantage it has is that Awoken desperately needs this kind of scaling, right? It absolutely does. And so what do you even do if you miss Razor Sharp Edge? Sometimes you take Sharpen and it just gets played more as a result, even if the spikes benefit your backline even less. So just kind of an interesting point of discussion there. But yeah, dang. There's a strong part of my brain that tells me to re-record these last 2 minutes just because that phone alarm went off. But you know what? We're gonna push on. I've already talked about it. We're good. And we're just playing some regular old Monster Train anyway, so I don't think anyone minds all that much. Plus, I wasn't really doing anything that exciting, so it's fine. I'm just talking about some bad cards. So we've been having some good conversations there in the Discord. It's kind of the TLDR there, and yeah, I've been enjoying it. I'm actually pleasantly surprised by how much conversation has happened there. It's exactly like when I started the YouTube channel in the first place, right? Where I looked at it and I said, no one's going to watch these videos. And then a lot of people watched the videos and I said, wow, okay, that surprised me. Similarly, I was expecting no one to actually use the Discord server. I was like, I'm going to make this thing and it's going to be stupid and no one's going to talk in it. And we've gotten a lot of good conversations actually, so it's pretty cool. But that's enough about that. So our previous run, what did we do last time? I think it was actually a really close struggle bus of a run. We had Brawler Prince with Keeper of Echoes kind of propping up the stats. No healing, no armor, just survivability based on Inspire. And we even lost a Keeper in there. It was narrow. I'm pretty sure our Keeper of Echoes survived by 2 HP into Relentless. Pretty terrifying. And yeah, not much else I really wanted to say. Even the advanced prototype train steward did work in that episode, so it was one of those. I think there's a world where it could have been easier, but we did not see that world, I don't believe. You know, it's funny because thinking back, if I had seen, what is it, Soul Crushing Guilt or Tiresome Climb, I think that would have helped a lot. There was a moment in there where a double stacked trap shoot saved the run. And I'm just thinking back if there were any other days cards that I skipped. If there were, that was a definite mistake, but it's fine. We're moving on to Ye Olde Sentient today. She's fine. I don't know what else to say about her. She's not a great champion. She's fallen on my tier list quite a bit over time, but in general, I don't really think it's a big issue. She's good enough. She at least does something. I think if I had to pick if she's on the upper 50% or the lower 50%, definitely on the lower side. But when you consider that the top 5 champions or something are basically unwaveringly strong, it doesn't really surprise me that a lot of the others are down below. It's like, where am I at right now? I think it's Let's see if I can remember offhand. It's like Fade 1, Primordium 2, Chief, Echo Right 3, Chief 4, Rector 5, and then Shardtail Queen 6. So, yeah, as you might imagine, I think Soulguard is 7. I'd have to think offhand about it a little bit more. Maybe I'll do a tier discussion segment on one of these following ones, but we'll see. Anyway, like I said, 92 wins in the series, doing pretty well. So heck yeah, let's go ahead and get this started. As always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get this show on the road. Man, I'm just gonna be thinking about that phone alarm. How stupid am I? Dang. Ooh, a classic. We love to see it. I hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing okay, deciding to record a couple of these in the middle of the day. As you might imagine by the fact that my phone alarm is going off, I decided I wanted to catch up on my backlog a little bit because I am well behind the curve right now, and yeah, I just need to record a few episodes here and there in order to catch up. So if we do a couple in the day and then a couple at normal hours, we should be fine. Otherwise, yeah, let's get in on this. We are default Awoken, default Hellhorned. I love having a ping with this, so that's great. It's also just a classic combo. I love these two together. We have Explosive Sigil Daedalus, Spell Shield Fell, and Chase Seraph, with Glimmer, Molting Imp, and Preserved Thorns. A lot of backline access here, which is nice. I do appreciate that a lot in my starter. It lets me be a little more aggressive. Molting Imp even clears 9x2, so I could theoretically take a starting relic, right? Which this clan combo does reward, right? There's so many good ones that can just be run defining. And then Preserved Thorns is nuts. It's just a free big draw relic, good slam of spells. Big fan. Let's see what we have. Okay, Steel Shop, Awoken banner, Merchant Shop, rather the Magic Shop, Hellhorn banner. So some options on Ring 2, Temple on 3 with a Hellvent Pyre Remains versus the Merchant of Magic Hellhorn banner. It's probably a Hellhorned run. You could imagine something like Horned Warrior behind Cultivating Sentient here or something along those lines. Decent removal Steel Shop on 4. Let's see. Where are my dupes at? 3, 6, 8. 8 is a removal dupe on this magic side. English is difficult. Sometimes I get too excited when talking, and as a result I blur words together. It's one of those things that I think formal training in this sort of thing would help with, right? Is proper enunciation, but you also don't want to hurt the inflection and communicative nature of your conversation skills, right? You want to talk and sound like you're having a conversation with the viewer. It's another one of those things I just think about a lot, especially when recording all this much. Let's see, otherwise, temples are on 7, 5, 4, 3. 4 temples is always a good sign. I prefer that to the alternative of 3. 3 temples is usually quite a bit restrictive. This is fine. Oh, buddy. Floor 1 Golden Vault. That is a great way of losing all my cash. I'm going to take the Boon of the Blacksmith here, even if it's not quite what I want. This is one of those cases where Golden Vault this early is potentially really strong, but it's also just going to crush my early game if I leak anything. It's one of the few relics that can go into a negative spiral very quickly. So I almost never take it early unless I am outrageously powerful, and the truth is you're almost never outrageously powerful when you're in Ring 1. It's just the nature of the game. So we take the boon, it's fine. I'm going to forge. Well, I'm never going to play explosive, so it's cultivating. It's a cool draw relic. We're going to take the horde here. I'm good with this. Light's Gift. So this is one of those nice things about checking this order, right? Light's Gift is very strong. If I had seen spikes, I would take this because I could play Light's Gift downstairs. And I mean, I would play the Sentient downstairs, and then my top scaling floor would just have Light's Gift to prop it up. In this case, it's probably Bloating Fungus, actually. I have Restores. I can look for some regen. That is good value. Yeah, I need Sentient to get hit, and I am going to be playing top floor. Still a good pickup, but it's fine. spikes. I mean, we definitely take damage from this, right? But I think I have to make this trade, and I'm okay with that. I have enough backline access. It's not a big deal. That's a tough Trusted Priest upgrade, huh? Dang. Well, how do I approach this combat? Is it bottom floor? It's a lot of damage coming in on top because it's going to be very hard for me to put down that priest in any meaningful way, or at least to stop his healing. The only way this works is if I draw both Molting Imps on the same turn. I think I play bottom floor here, and then we... Let's see, if I heal a little bit, so I'm going to self-ping. Right, I have 4 healing here, which is good. I think it's double self-ping here. Drawing this many torches on turn 1 is unfortunate, but I think it is just this approach. Yeah. Get as many stats as possible. I glimmer for the cash here. I restore... And I think I do play the Train Steward. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, really nasty draws here. I would like to... If I... The problem is, I take a ton of damage from this thing. Inevitably. Fortunately, I have the boon, but it's going to still crunch me. And the problem is this backline man is healing too much. I can't kill him. And if I had pinged him a couple times, it wouldn't have mattered. And if I do Molting Imp Train Steward up here, what does it really offer me? It's 6 it's what, 6? No, it's actually 5, 10 damage, but he just gets a full heal back by the priest. So instead you play the Molting Imp middle. You do this because this way, in the worst of case, we only get another 5 from this Forged Disciple. How much am I taking from this? This is... Oh man, that's 8 from the back, and then 2 hits, so 5-5. And that's 18. That's nasty. We're going to play double restores here because I have the bloating fungus and I need to be stronger, but like this is a ton of damage. Yeah. Gross. I think restore, yeah, Preserve Thorns gets me through it. Cool, great. Not a good combat. I took a lot of damage from the trial. I think I'm looking at 9 for that money. But I do value money early a lot. Yeah, we take the Wildwood Sap every time. I have the Bloating Fungus. I take the Fledgling Imp every time, I'm pretty sure. Well, yes, I think it is the Fledgling Imp here because of... Well, I think it is. And let me explain why. The answer is it scales the whole floor, and there's a universe Well, this is tough. If I go to... Well, this is a difficult decision, because the Fledgling Imp steals a hit from Sentient if played on the same floor. It also prevents me from doing a 6-unit floor, theoretically. I mean, not really. It takes an Endless well, which is nice. I do like an Endless. I could go to the magic shop, go Hellhorned banner. The problem is there's really only 1 good hit here on Hellhorned, and it's Horned Warrior, whereas Awoken has 3 good hits in both Sweepers and the Animus of Will. So I feel a lot more confident in going Steel Shop here. Steel Shop is nice because if I hit a Sweeper, I really don't need Space Relic, and then I can just put the Fledgling Imp in front, get it swept out, and it's fine. And it makes me strong with an Endless. I did take that money specifically so I could use it. So let's grab Fledgling Imp because I'm going to the Steel Shop here, and the availability of a good Endless is important, I think. Yes. Yeah, I think Ritual is also winning here, by the way, but I'm pretty sure I mean, I think it actually definitely is, because you have that magic shop on ring 3 that's pretty well primed here. But the big thing that pushes me over the edge is that I want to go to the Awoken banner on ring 2, and the steel shot being better matters. So we're going to grab the imp here. Cool. We go to the steel shop. I mean, I already talked about what I'm doing here. A large stone, a plus 25. You know, Husk Hermit is fine. It's not what I want here, but it's fine. Now, show me not quick. Yeah, multi-strike seems good. This is fine. Yeah, I guess we're just playing Husk Hermit on this run, and I'm okay with that. I can probably get away with the Horde here, actually. Ooh, Forever Flame with an imp in my deck is good. Where's my next steel shop? Not for a while. Scaling will be difficult at this point, is one thing that needs to be considered. So, right. Without the Fledgling Imp on Endless, this is kind of tricky. I think it is still Forever Flame here, but yeah. Okay. Okay, I think we move on from this. I could have grabbed the Pyrestone housing there, but I think we're going to be all right here. Scaling is the question. We take the Mark of Invasion every time. It's actually a benefit to us. Sentient early game is always the scary one, by the way. Right? Like, I'm going to be self-pinging here a fair bit in order to scale up. Doesn't this Disciple Protector just beat me into the ground? Kind of. Right? Kind of. That's tough. Yeah, that's tricky. I need heals. Please and thank you. It's tough because she's scaling herself right now and not actually getting her scaling in the back, which is very bad. I need to play these stings here. Let's see, 22, he's going to 28 right now. It's Wildwood Sap time. Where does the sting go? He has 28 life right now, so he gets hit for 1, I take 3. I think I restore here, honestly. This thing has to go... Doesn't do anything if I put it here because of the Boon of the Blacksmith. Let me put it in middle, it's fine. Yeah. Okay. Alright, Fledgling Imp is worth it here for sure. It's fair, you just put it in front. Good. I love the kill. I'm going to take the regen here for sure. I am going to play all of the Trained Stewards because they are free. I'm going to play the Molting Imp downstairs because I don't want more spikes hitting my Husk Hermit. And I guess we'll just ping the boss. Yeah, I think that's fine. Now, I do need to regen up my man in back here. I'm going to sting, middle, ping, boss. Sure. Okay, where are we at? We take these. That is a victory. Cool. Thanks. It's not great, but it's fine. Take 1 damage. Restoration Detonation is probably worth it. A second sap is good, though. Genuinely. But having a good big heal matters as well. So I think I need to grab something that actually keeps my friends alive. Another Fledgling Imp, we take these. Yeah, I need to grab extras here for sure. As much as I would like the ping, I have torches. It's fine. And Hidden Passage is also good, but we Fledgling Imp 10 times out of 10 here. I need to make sure I don't die to Daedalus is the problem. If I had the Endless, no problem. But I don't, is the issue. We're going to go to the left. A Branded Warrior Infusion would be really good here. Holdover is also exceptional. Yeah, actually, Branded Warrior, right now. Sure. Yeah. Great. We're going to do that infusion right now. It's going to look scary, but you know what? It's going to be great. This is a good augmenting infusion line. Sweeper with multi-strike plus Branded Warrior is powerful. Awesome. All things considered, feeling good about that. Holdover, probably the Restoration Detonation. Honestly, what would I intrinsic here? I don't want to go too hard on shards, but I also really want to find some value. What is my holdover play? It's either Glimmer, which I think is bad because I need Slay triggers here. I think it's going to be Holdover Restoration Detonation because it softens up the front line, and I'm going to look for a 10 end Piercing here. Yes, the -1s we need to take. I'm putting a -1 into Wildwood Sap in case they give me an X5. This becomes insane. I'm going to Surge Stone. What's my next one? I have Merchant of Steel. Yeah, so we're going to Surge Stone a Torch here. And then chill. I'm pretty confident. Might actually be Surge Stone Glimmer. This card is kind of not what I want in this deck. Yeah, I'm actually going to Surge Stone Glimmer. I can always self-ping with a torch and it's fine, right? Cool. We're going to sit on our 100 gold. I'm not going to re-roll that. I am going to go into the caverns here. Man, you know, do we take Spike Driver Colony just because it says Endless? Maybe. I think I would be more... Oh, it's tough. Like, I would normally do this, but I'm seeing the steel shops for this, right? We should hit eventually, but it's not guaranteed. I think you grab the stupid Spike Driver Colony as a curse, just in case I miss Endless here, because I need to have this solved by Ring 5 or I might be screwed. So you take the Colony, right? Let me double check. This is Endless, right? I'm not crazy. I very rarely use it. Where's my Clanless? Where are you? Spike Driver Colony. Yeah, Endless +1/+1. Sure, why not? It's fine. We're going to take the Colony just for the Endless here. And it's not what I like to see, but it will have to do. Cool, and we're going to chill on shards here, and we're going to move on. Yes. I think we're going to be okay thanks to the infusion we picked up. This snowballs pretty quickly, which is good. That's a scary Daedalus. He has one spike. Yeah. Spooky. We shoot. Yo, he has 666 HP. That is terrifying. Daedalus, you can't do this to me. Okay, what's happening? Top floor. You know, it's actually a really good Fledgling Imp right here, yeah? He gets shot, and then we get the... Yeah, it's actually excellent. I'm going to take the Preserved Thorns into the bottom. Dude, I am going to take the Regen here. Great. All things considered, great. Cool. We do not want to play the Spike Driver. I would like to just simply play a bunch of Restores, prop up those numbers. Do I hold over this Restoration Detonation here? Maybe. Maybe. I think I need to, just in case, right? Yeah. I think so. Let's just grab it. I could self-ping her, yeah, actually, that's pretty good. I'm going to Restoration Detonation, actually. It's better to have this. Don't play the dang Spike Driver Colony. Oh yeah, we love the rage scaling. Give me more of that. Play this, I play the Fledgling Imp. This was a Wildwood Sap in that case. I'm definitely putting in a Fledgling Imp here. Excellent. I can comfortably play the Restoration Detonation here, it's okay. And I'm going to Glimmer middle and blast that Glimmer out. Cool, honestly. And we're going to ping Daedalus. Yes. Awesome, awesome. We're crushing it right now. We have great scaling. We're doing a ton of damage. And yeah, actually, I feel pretty good about this. I would like to play Train Steward, because they are free. I will put out... what? May as well play the Restoration Detonation, right? It's fine. And then I put in the Molting Imp because there's no reason not to. Just get it killed. Changes nothing. Cool. Yeah, and in fact, we want the bomb to be here because I can regen it back, right? Yeah, true. Bomb is fine. We should be fine. He has a lot of clergy in this combat, which makes him which kind of screws him over, right? I would rather the regen here for Relentless, so we take that instead of the Restoration Detonation. Lots of scaling, lots of rage, feeling good. We're crushing it here, is really kind of what it comes down to. Yeah, I mean, the Sentient killed the front line there, right? So that's pretty good. Yeah, we're doing great. Cool. Good. Good. Honestly, doing a lot of damage, feeling strong about that. The Branded Warrior Infusion paying out in spades. Let's see. Last Stand, Alloy of the Ancients, or Reinforce. Alloy is actually pretty good here, although I do have a lot of regen-based survivability. I'm going to be taking Ember, almost certainly. You see how much I'm drawing a lot of cards, and I'm not able to play them all, even with the Forever Flame. Right? Last Stand is pretty good, I think. We take this, right? Yeah. I mean, I have the Rage. We're going to be good with this. I no longer require a unit. We have the sweep line here that I think is fine. Alpha Fiend. If I had seen this Alpha Fiend... I mean, the thing is Branded Warrior is just better here. Even with Chased on the horizon, we just need to lean into this, right? I get that Endless and we're good. We can outpace, basically. True, true. Yeah, none of these are all really good units, by the way. Railbeater, Steelworker, and now Alpha Fiend is also fine. But, yeah, we skip it here. I think we're okay. We have the line, and we also have the multi-strike, which I think matters. It's never space here. Draw is good, but just based on how that went, I would like Ember more, I'm pretty sure, right? You saw how many turns there were of me not being able to play things. Yeah. I can get away with draw later because I have Sentient, right? Going to the Steel Shop, a second multi-strike is free, Endless is free, I like the Pyre Health, and the removals are nice. We're cutting one Train Steward, and we're saving the other based on, for maybe Spike Driver, depending on what we hit here. Okay, multi-strike, kind of insane. We take that. I don't even get to re-roll this now. So in that universe, I actually do the... Oh man, I want to take everything here. Can I get away with this? We don't do the infusion now. We do the infusion on ring 5, but I do take the Tenon Piercing into the Restoration Detonation here. This is something else, right? Yeah, we grab that. We Sentient Cultivate 2. Yes. I want her to have big HP. Yeah, we're ahead on shards, but we're okay. I am going to keep Spike Driver since I don't get to re-roll the Steel Shop here. We saw a second multi-strike, so honestly, I mean, we're cruising. This Husk Hermit claps, but I need to be careful, so we're going to cut a Train Steward instead. Right? Yeah, that is for sure. Okay. We're okay. I'm not in a great position, but I'm not in a bad one either. I'd like to take a unit, not a unit trial, a gold trial here. Yeah, I would like a gold trial. I think a relic trial is not very good. I mean, there's a lot of good relics, but I would like, yeah, like this is tough. Although the multi-strike is genuinely strong. Genuinely. This kills me if I'm not set though, right? This just outright kills me. That first wave, if they get double upgraded, is death. It is actually just death, right? I'm not going to click this, actually. Okay, we didn't get the super death. This could have been much worse, is the way we'll put it. If I play top floor, what does this actually buy me? I could draw into, what, Fledgling Imp? That's actually the only thing that does anything here. I mean, I guess we do it, right? I didn't take the multi-strike, so we should play smarter. I will put in the Wildwood Sap. Will I? Will I? No, I'm not going to put that in yet. We'll redraw it. It's fine. Self-ping here is excellent. Cool, we get the collector this way too, which is nice. Which even gets me a kill. This is actually superior. We're going to Restoration Detonation here to not kill it. And then I'm actually going to self-ping twice. I just need the stats here. Yeah, for sure. Cool, we get some rage. Good. Yeah, see, here's the thing. And then we get the Fledgling Imp coming in, which is huge. Yeah, honestly, we're in great shape, right? Glimmer goes bottom floor, I believe. I don't want to steal kills. I do want to play it, though. Good. I save the damage on Sentient for what? Not sure. I don't play it on. I don't play the Restoration Detonation in her, though, because it kills, right? Get a Train Steward killed, yeah. I should probably play the Restores, though. There's no reason not to, yeah? Yeah, correct. What am I looking at? Alright, I mean, we're killing the floor, so really, what am I complaining about? I can also freely win this run by just clicking Last Stand here. It's a good point, actually, when you think about it. Just Last Stand right now wins outright. That's true. I don't think I need to, though, right? We're not gonna do anything too crazy here. I don't believe. We're easily killing this mid guy. I am just gonna Molting Imp middle, though. There's no reason not to. Get it out of my deck. I think I'm going to... I mean, Restoration Detonation outright kills this front man. I'm gonna heal Sentient here, I believe. Am I? Maybe. I think I'm gonna self-ping her at least. Restoration Detonation, huh? Let's not play it on her for now. Yeah, this is okay. And this way we'll get more rage scaling than we need. I can put in the Fledgling Imp for an unnecessary amount of healing. I think I am going to just keep playing the Restoration Detonation as I have been. I'm going to Preserved Thorns. We keep the regen going. We sting some random floor. Cool. Could I have taken the Relic? Yes, I could have. Absolutely, I could have. We 100% play the Last Stand now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good number, huh? Ooh, buddy, that's good. Well, I want to hold over the Restoration Detonation. In 2 turns, I can get my Sentient up to tip-top shape. Yeah, true. Cool. I think we're very, very much winning this combat just based on having so much everything. Yeah, so much everything. And then, yeah, we send it here, and it's fine. Regen, 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 huge value. 666 life again. I guess it's just the way of the world. Sentient punches the man, sure. Cool, cool. I think we're doing all right. Pyre Shards, Bramble Lash, Restoring Retreat. Nope. Imp in a Box, March of Shields, Tiresome Climb is good. We're going to grab that for sure. And I'm going to go to the magic side here, right? Yes. Yeah, for sure. You could go to the trinket shop and maybe take the money and buy one trinket here, and it's good. But the truth is, I'm already committed to what I'm going to do, which is engaging the pact on Spike Driver into our imp friend. And the nice thing about this is I can completely ignore steel shops and just go to the dupes, which I like. Yes. I haven't used this Endless Infusion in a while. It's a very weird one, but you take this when you want to just make sure you have it. It's the only thing I really like that event for, is if you guaranteed need Endless. The problem is, you give up a lot for this Endless, right? Yeah, you give up a ton for it. Because I would rather just find an Endless in a shop and then self-infuse the stupid imp, right? In every universe, I would prefer that. But you're not guaranteed to see it. And going for all the steel shops to hunt it is not a good idea. I would rather go to the Hellvent and then upgrade the Wildwood Sap and dupe that for my Relentless play, right? So, like, let's look at this magic shop, right? What am I going to do? I'm going to take a -1 into Last Stand. It's actually a -1 into Tiresome Climb. It's actually, is it a -2 in there? It is. A -2 into Tiresome Climb. Ooh boy. True. Permafrost Last Stand. I want to re-roll this and look for a double stack or a remove consume for that Wildwood Sap. That is almost certainly going to be a somewhat relentless plan. So, alright, let's ration our cash then, is what it comes down to. It's a good affordable permafrost though. But that takes me to, what? 115, so I can't re-roll and do a good thing. Let's look at the caverns first, actually. This could give me money. Build a card is good, I'll take it. We're going to take... Is it... Maybe I could see buff Rage here? Rage buff is a good one. Maybe. I think if you see this one first, you can't see the other one, right? The other one being the Rage or Regen one, or Sap one. I think that one always shows up first. So in that world, I think we just take the heal. And this means the next one I'm going to see is movement, a bit like move on the floor. So I'm probably going to skip that. Heal is kind of pointless, though. I have the... Yeah, I don't think it's heal. I don't think it's damage either. Bigger ping is kind of whatever. I'll take the buff. It's at least a card. Yeah, it's ascend or descend or whatever. So we skip this. I don't want to do any nonsense to my floors here. And then, I don't know, give me... What? Space? No way. Card draw? I mean, this is Razor Sharp Edge, but better. I have the Ember for it. Yeah, I mean, we take this card. 100%. It's just solid. So here's the deal. I'm going to take a -1 somewhere. The -2, I mean, I'm probably going to 100 shards on this floor, is my main question mark. I want that -2, which takes me to 80, and I need an infusion here to get my Rage Imp going. Which is concerning, but also I think just correct. Okay. I should always do the pact here, because otherwise I have to wait until ring 7, and I do still think Endless Imp is a good starter for my floor. Yeah, I think this has to happen. Okay, now we think about the... We'll think about a little the -2. That maybe is not it. I'd love this freeze though, but I don't think I can take this. We'll take the -1, which takes me to 185, which is enough for the reroll. I'm gonna put this in the old magic because this card is actually incredible. Yes. And I'm gonna reroll it. Holdover. Well, isn't it just Tiresome Climb holdover? Hold up. I mean, obviously, look at this old magic. This is Razor Sharp Edge on roids, right? This is just a +10 holdover with a replacing itself clause, which is nuts. But isn't Tiresome Climb just superior in every way here? I think so. Maybe. It's interesting because I have the healing for the Divinity. I can do a Restoration Detonation and flip them on Husk Hermit versus Sentient, and it doesn't bother me terribly much, but holdover -2 Tiresome Climb is crazy. It is really good. I don't think I need that, though. Just having a Tiresome Climb here and there. I think I'm going to hold over this old magic, actually, which is kind of amazing. But, I mean, because this card is free, actually. It redraws itself and is just free plus damage, which is great. Yeah, I think this is it. And -2. I want that very badly. Do I? How badly do I actually want this? It's pretty darn good, admittedly, but I'm seeing magic shops. I can just -1/-1 it. You put the -2 in this if you actually imagine yourself holding it over, but I just literally skipped the holdover. I don't think I want that, actually. We're gonna move on at 90. Yeah, that's the thing that we do if we were more concerned, but like if I was more concerned about the Divinity or if I needed a Relentless plan for Chase or something, but I think we'll be okay. Sentient will have a ton of HP. We'll be doing a massive amount of damage per turn, and then I can ramp really quickly on Divinity thanks to Last Stand and the Imp. So true. We're gonna respect the hell out of Harvesters of Death here. I have 90. That back man, how in the world did you not get upgraded, dude? What do you mean? Not that I'm complaining, but dang. Look at this old magic, by the way. Draw me cards, please. So it's 45. We'll go to 75, and then we'll go to 105. I can get this Trained Steward killed, is what you're telling me. I mean, I want the money really badly here, don't I? We're 100% going to do Molting Imp here. I think I have to do that. I'm going to self-ping upstairs because I think it's correct. I can actually improve this if I steal kills right now, right? He's walking in with a lot here. I think we actually do steal kills, right? That's what, 2 times 5 is 10 piercing. I'm gonna do the Restoration Detonation in the back here. I could play the Imp and hope for a self-kill here. I mean, the Imp is a good choice anyway, right? It is. We play the Imp. It's fine. We get the old magic here, and we get the kill. Okay. Whew. Oh, buddy. All right. We're fine. Yeah, it's 10 damage coming in. How in the world? I mean, we get a kill here, which is great news. I could Tiresome Climb something off of middle. That's correct, by the way. We Tiresome Climb the middle dude, the small fellow. It's a free extra kill. Yeah. Good. This is solid. Now, I do want to... What? We should ramp fast enough. So the thing is, I think I actually would rather draw around. So we'll play the Preserve Thorns, not the Restoration Detonation. We're going to put it middle because I'm concerned about it. I'm going to Train Steward bottom. I think it's okay. I don't want to redraw it. I'm accepting that damage, I think. Yeah. Okay. Old magic, by the way. This thing is crushing it. We get the Regen coming in, which is great. I can start regen spam. Oh, yeah. Honestly, beautiful. Yeah, okay. We're snowballing. This is what you're hoping to see. Yeah? Yeah. Cool, cool, yeah. We actually self-ping first. I only need to play, I play Imp and then not Last Stand, so we play everything. We just self-ping. 1, 2, 3, restore, and then you Fledgling Imp and we're chilling. Yeah. Yeah, not a problem. Keep the old magic live. I need to keep the restore live. I do think we play Fledgling Imp here. Yes. And then I'm reasonably confident we Tiresome Climb the Boss for a free round. And I just Glimmer it. It's fine. Sure, sure. That's good scaling. Free round of this is strong. Yeah, we're chilling. Honestly, genuinely impressed by how everything's performing, right? Yeah, genuinely impressed by how this floor is performing here. We got through a 90 shard ring 5, which is excellent news. So that's great. Invigorating Solution's okay to accelerate me. Cycle of Life is a nice relentless play, but I don't think I care that much. It's too expensive. Pyrogrow? No, I don't think so. This old magic, by the way, is crushing it. I'm gonna take the cash. Inferno. Important work is hard to say no to here. It is kind of just great. Yeah, we'll click it. It is kind of just great. I can go to the dupes now, right? Just duplicate things. You could theoretically duplicate this old magic as many times as you want, and it actually does not slow you down. That's wild to think about, isn't it? That's just wild. Wow. It's true. Merchant of Steel, again, I have no use for the Endless at this point, so I already have double multi-strike, so I think we just go left, duplicate old magic, and create, just play this card as many times as the game will let me. And I mean, that wins, right? So, okay, sure. All right, this is wild. I don't think I've done the old magic slam like this ever. It's weird because normally the way I drafted it doesn't end up playing out this way. I see it on ring 3, which is useful because it lets me have a plus 20 gold or something, but this is just great. We're cruising. We're moving on. Cool. All right, well, this is a pretty decent run of Monster Train, the video game. Just save the Wildwood Sap here. I will put the Molting Imp middle. I don't care about it that much anymore. Yeah, he'll die. It's okay. We play the Fledgling Imp. I shoot the Fledgling Imp, and then I self-shoot here. Do I actually Restoration Detonation? We're not taking enough damage right now. I think I should click it. Yeah, there's no reason not to at this stage. I was going back and forth on that one. Oh yeah, here we go. We have Fledgling Imp, we Important Work, we play the Old Magic 1, we Fledgling Imp, and then I don't really think we need too terribly much in the way of healing right now, but I guess I'll hold it over. I am going to play... Oh yeah, Molting Imp downstairs because the enemy's got armor. Cool. I want to save the Slays because the Slays are really important scaling elements, right? Yeah. We do want to get the regen going. I'll take the 2 here for sure. Old Magic for sure. I will Preserved Thorns. Doesn't really matter what I put it into, so I'm going to put it bottom. And then we self-ping here, and Fledgling Imp. Cool, 200 damage on the floor, seems good. This is kind of what you're expecting. This is what you're hoping for on this run. We get the double old magics now, which is great. I need to work on regen, because Relentless is a thing. I self-ping. I take the regen, I play the Spike Driver Colony Friend, we're chillin'. Yeah, we are, as they say, chillin'. It's weird because I'm already drawing 8 cards a turn, which is kind of wild to me. I then get rid of Train Steward downstairs. I self-ping twice. And then we play Fledgling Imp. Yeah, now I want to play the Restoration Detonation, or as much regen as the game will let me. Yes, I'm pretty confident in that. Yeah, you Restoration Detonation here for sure. We Wildwood Sap. I'm going to Sting. I'm going to Spike Driver Friend, and then also do it again. True. Right? Yeah, no worries. We're good. 777 damage to the boss. That kind of a turn gives me a lot of confidence into my Relentless plan, which is great news. I just play Regen, 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 Spike Driver. I guess I Restoration Detonation. I don't mind because I'm drawing so many cards. Regen, draw a card, draw a card. I guess I will heal here, no reason not to. A little self-ping. Sure, I'll take the Fledgling Imp. We will Glimmer middle. We're crushing it. Not worried at all. Yeah, our Relentless survivability is not very good. It's probably the only thing that I'm a little concerned about, but that's really it, right? Yeah, our survivability is not good, but we should win Divinity pre-Relentless. So that's solid. Alloy of the Ancients. This is a good card to grab here. It's never Wildwood Tome. I want my dude to get hit. Although there comes a point where Sentient just clobbers the floor. The Husk Hermit, rather. Just kills the floor. And then if he kills everything, we just slay for rage, and then the Sentient's HP isn't that much of a concern in waves. It's kind of an odd situation to be in. I actually would like Husk Hermit to get hit. Or not Husk Hermit, but Sentient to get hit. Think about the other alternative. I'd like to be able to use my Restoration Detonation to soften up a front enemy, and if she doesn't get hit by anything, it doesn't happen. Maybe you take the Wildwood Tome, and then you just play it like second go-round once the Husk Hermit's already killing the floor, right? The nice thing about that here is I get to choose when to use it. I think Quick on the upgrade slot would be bad for this Husk Hermit, but Quick on a Tome is pretty good, right? I can choose when it makes sense to play, and I'm drawing fast enough. Yeah, you know what? We'll take it. I think that's good. And at this point, I just actually genuinely take more draw. Like, we just have... we're fine. I would like to go to the magic shop now, take these removals. We're already at max health, so I don't need more. Yeah, we're good. We're going to caverns first. Show me an upgrade, please. Huh. Frozen Nostalgia says what? It says my heals are very strong, but I don't really care. It's a good Frozen Nostalgia, but I can't play the Imp with the floor. I think we just take the Railforger's Hammer because it lets me play middle in a desperation attempt. I don't see myself ever needing this, but it's fine, right? It's fine, sure, whatever. We'll remove the last two Train Stewards. I like the pings because I can self-ping. It's pretty good. I don't mind the Train Stewards because they go away and are zero cost, right? They don't cost me anything. Density of restores matters more. I actually think it might genuinely be removal on a torch here. Yeah, we'll cut 2 torches, I believe. Yes, that's actually better than the Train Steward cut. Remove Consume on the Wildwood Sap is pretty important here. We'll take it. Yep, great. I'm going to take a -1 into a card I want to play every time, which, who knows what that is. Spell Chain Intrinsic. You see me eyeballing the Spell Chain important work. I think it's always going to be this. Yeah, that's true. It's going to be Cultivating 3 every time. We just click it. Magic Shop says a +10. Well, I don't see the value of this, right? I mean, if I'm worried about Sentient's HP, I could slap the quick down on my dude, and I have the bloating fungus regen line as well. I do want the -1. I do want that. It's probably last stand just to make it a little more playable on a random turn. I'm going to put the first one into Tiresome Climb here. We're always doing this. There's no -2s left. It's fine. I don't even care that much. Just make this -1. That's good. We're going to re-roll it now. Yeah, like I can't afford the Freeze Stone. I also just kind of don't care. We're going to make Tiresome Climb cheap. I'm actually going to put a -1 in last stand here. Make it a more accessible play. And then last, we're going to put the Consume into the Torch here. Or, change my mind, Consume into the Glimmer. Yeah, because it competes, so we want to do that. I could buy a removal here if I'm genuinely concerned about anything. I don't think I am. Right? I don't think I am. This is a good looking deck. I think we've actually upgraded this to a really solid state here. All the imps and the units are kind of free. I don't care about them because they go away and I draw them once, and that's fine. Obviously, they're a little annoying and they get in the way. Some of them less so than others, but the torches are probably the worst cards here. They're good self-pings, admittedly, but I would also just rather draw old magic at this point, so I'm going to buy a removal here. This powers me up into this next combat, which I think matters, and I'm going to take a torch out, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think that's fine. Cool, we move on. 0 gold. Feeling great. Mark of Invasion. This is free. It's actually to my benefit, right? Because it means I get slays before enemies reach my floor, which is actually great. This is the best one. I draw everything I need on turn 1. They can never kill my Sentient. Yeah, dude. Check it. I could even also just Wildwood Tome this, right? It's interesting. I'm actually losing +18, +18 if I Wildwood Tome this. That's interesting. I want to get these hits coming in. Yeah, I'm not going to tome this. This is one of the exact reasons why I don't like Quick on the Cultivating Sentient build, right? Because you want her to get hit. It's a good amount of scaling. This is like a bad thing to give up on. Even if he does save some of this HP, like check this number. These numbers are great, right? It's huge. I love that. Oh my gosh. Fledgling Imp. We play the important work. Cool. I don't... Oh my gosh, I don't get the stupid... I don't hit the collector. Eh, fair enough. Such is the way of things, I suppose. Yeah, shame. Oh well. There's a reason I took the money, right? It's good money. We're killing this backline, which is great. Play all of the old magics. You just dumpster the train stewards as well as the molting imp. We self-ping with torch for more scaling. I play restore, restore. We're chilling. Obviously, Ember Drain is gonna suck here, but most of my most important cards are free, so I'm not that concerned about it. It's a really good use of Restoration Detonation here. Play the Spike Driver, it's good. I want to play the Glimmer here. I think that matters. I'm not going to steal kills. We'll play it middle. Yeah, cool. It's a lot of incoming damage, but I feel okay with the Restoration Detonation on my side, right? And the regen helps. We're going to be fine here. I'm going to steal kills in order to keep my dude healed. I think that's just correct. We're going to take the Spike Driver. We're doing 600 damage on the floor. Feels great. I actually think at this point, Sentient is stealing most of my kills. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. I want to play the Wildwood Sap. I do want the Restoration Detonation here more than anything else. And then we put in the Fledgling Imp. Great. Cool. That was a lot of incoming damage, and the floor is still just chilling. This is also my moment for Wildwood Tome. Exact point of case. Case in point, I get the slays without having to worry about anything here. Fledgling Imp. I get the important work back. This is extremely good in terms of trading. We just go crazy. Let's see. I think I do need the Restoration Detonation here and steal a kill. I think it's fine. Yeah. I'm going to play the Spike Driver friend downstairs. We're okay with that. Yeah. I'm good drawing that again. Yeah. I mean, especially when you have Torch in hand, right? I'm drawing so many cards. We're chilling. Big heal. Great. Yeah. And then you do Spike Driver. Oh, actually, we just tiresome climb the boss. Yeah, it's free. Right? I think he dies before he does anything, right? Yeah, totally. Great job. Awesome. That is what my run looks like, then we're doing great. Engraft is not it. Wildwood Custodian is abysmal. Preserved Thorns #2 is irrelevant. Yeah, we skip it. I don't think I want another important work. We have the one. It's fine. Take a cash. It's a really good ring 7, by the way. We're going to the removal dupe now. Good job. Show me a holdover. Oh my god. Holdover on this important work is now disgusting. Yikes. Yikes. Wow, that's strong. Cursed Vines, Firewall, Conscription, Notice. No, I'm going to spin it. Wow, those are terrible. Consumed Crown. And then they also give me Thorn Casing and Trader's Quill. Whatever. I'm going to 20 Consume a Torch. Yep. I'm going to make things cheaper. I think it's actually just restores. I actually value the Regen 1 enough, which is kind of funny. But, yeah, true. Reroll it. Permafrost. We see it again on the last stand. This is both good and bad in a way because I'm drawing so many cards. Think about this. I have a 6-card draw and I have 2 Old Magics, which is an 8-card draw. And on the turn where I play Preserved Thorns, it's even more. Now, I could, if I dupe the Old Magic again, I go to 9-card draw, and 3 cards give me plus 30 every turn, which is kind of disgusting. And then if I have a perma last stand, then I'm just drawing my whole hand every turn. This is actually really good, right? And then the last stand, then we go crazy and drop the Wildwood Tome at some point and just win the run. Then you always have the last stand on command for you. Yeah, I think that's correct, genuinely. -1. I'm going to put a -1 into another restore. Just make things free. Because I'm drawing so much. Yeah, sure. It's better than the removal. I'll take the +10 into that same restore. And I think we're chilling. Oh, I get removals? Good grief. I'm going to cut one of the torches here. The one that's not upgraded with the 20 consume. And I guess we finally cut a Train Steward, right? It's actually still the worst card here. Everything else is good. Yeah, true. All right, Train Steward. One big stew makes it to the end here, right? Like he's just not the worst card in my deck, so it's fine. We're going to do the same thing as before. We dupe the Old Magic. This is good because it insulates us against Chased because it's flat stats, but it's also good because it's a literally free card. I can just play this every turn. It does no damage to me. It replaces itself. And it's just so strong, and it's free. This card is nuts. I can't believe I looked at this card at first and thought, this is fine. This card is actually insane. I'm going to grab the Horde. Oh my god, Ashes of the Fallen. Oh, I want all 3 of these. Resonant Shard is disgusting. It's got to be Ashes though, right? It turns my Fledgling Imp into some disgusting scaling. Yeah, as much as I want the Winged Steel, the Resonant Shard, and the Ashes of the Fallen, it's got to be Ashes. Wow, what a horde. Alright, well this run just went to Win Town. Let's go. 120 out of 100? Sure, why not? I love to see it. Love to see it. Thanks, Sentient. Very cool. You know, this Sentient is not amazing, but the fact that it's just a boss draw relic is hard to argue with, in my opinion. Right? It's just solid. Here, Spike Driver, important work, we just play it. You know, it's funny because I actually think Diligent would be a lot scarier here, but don't play the quick. Yeah, Diligent would actually be pretty scary here, all things considered, but I think we're good, right? Like, we're just chilling. Just unga important work here. This draw order is outrageous. We outpace Chased in a big way, which is kind of just funny. Like, I actually can ascend a dude here and it's just dead, right? I'm gonna self-ping here with the torch that is plus 20 in consume. Am I really? I'm gonna shoot Chase, it's better. Put in the fledgling imp again. And I'm just gonna burn this glimmer off floor. It's fine. Yeah. Cool. So even if he cuts, I mean, we're still at 23 here, which is great news. And I have the old magics propping up everything, so we're chilling. I'm going to... I guess it is just imp, important work, and then we play the other imp. Because I want to do it this way, so I want to draw into something else, extend my deck a little bit. Don't want to steal kills. Which is kind of a weird situation to be in. I can burn the Glimmer off in the Pyre Room, but I give up a kill if I play the Molting Imp middle. It kind of matters. I'm going to not play the Molting Imp here. Genuinely. Yeah, I think this is fine. Yeah, even with the cuts, you know, I don't love it either. It's fine. Train Steward on that floor. I play the Molting Imp downstairs. It's fine. I'm going to Fledgling Imp up top. We just keep this scaling going to the best of our ability. Seems good. I want to get the Regen up there. I want to play the Restoration Detonation here. We'll play the Old Magic, draw me cards. I guess I will play the Stings. Sure, sure. Yeah, I think we're chilling. Right? It's a lot of incoming damage on that floor, by the way. That was a lot of overstacked dudes. Which is scary, all things considered, because... just sentient problems. We have this Restoration Detonation, though, which is genuinely helping. Yeah, it is actually genuinely helping, even though I can't maintain the regen thanks to everything else. I could do a lot of damage here on Last Stand, but we're going to save that for a Relentless turn. I don't need to do too many crazy things here. Yeah. This is also the opportunity to play the Quick when I'm shown it, which will happen at some point. We're going to, of course, do the Restoration Detonation here. We take the heals, definitely. I want to play the Imp a bunch of times. Man, that is a lot of scaling. I'm also going to ascend the Light Wings here on middle to get it killed. Yeah. Yeah, I want to get it killed to make this next floor easier. Now we can ramp. Now I go crazy. Right. And there's a reason. So now it's Wildwood Tome, by the way. Cool. We play Fledgling Imp. I use Fledgling Imp to actually generate me Ember, which is kind of disgusting. I then do Sting, and then I Last Stand here. There's no way this loses now. Yeah. And then we actually just don't play the Fledgling Imp anymore. Right? I mean, this is too strong to lose at this point. We're going to one-turn Seraph as soon as he walks up. Yeah. Cool. And then we just actually just play the Restores and basically nothing else. And it's fine. I can play the important work, actually, and get a Sting out of it. That's fine. Sure. No big deal. It doesn't matter. This is all Flourish at this point. In fact, man, did I just hit Tiresome Climb on this turn? That's very silly. Yeah, he's just dead, right? Oh yeah, get out of here, man. I think Sentient punched him in the head. Yeah, that's what the Divinity is going to look like too, by the way. There's not much else that could happen here, which is honestly awesome. We're going to just snowball. And these floors actually have so many more units, which is outrageous. Also, turn 1 Molting Imp is great here because it takes the Ember Drain for me. I will hold over Restoration Detonation. It's important on this combat. Yeah. Okay. Old Magic, let's go. I'm going to daze the Divinity here. I think that is going to be correct. Yeah, I just want to save these hits. I think that's good. I will heal in the back. I'm going to regen. We chill in the last stand. Old Magic propping up my damage early on. Love to see it. I do think I want to Glimmer middle. I should hit the... I actually think I'd Glimmer downstairs and maybe work on the conduit, huh? I need to restore. I know I'm taking more hits here, but I think it's fine. I'm going to Glimmer downstairs because Sentient will steal this Wiltwing's kill anyway, and I'd like to open up the back here. I definitely preserved Thorns. Possibly leaking the Steel Wings middle, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm going to hold on to Restoration Detonation. We're okay. Doing 200. That was a really good turn for scaling on our back friend here. Yeah, I think we're actually chilling here, right? I'm going to kill the front man. Yeah, am I? Maybe not. It's good scaling, right? I actually think it's solid. So we do that, and then I'm going to pop the Conduit Redirector. I'm a little concerned about his HP. Again, the fact that Cultivating boosts HP here actually matters a ton. I'm definitely concerned somewhat about Sentient's HP. I need to respect that. So we're going to heal Sentient here. There's just no way around it. Use... Yeah, I'm going to blast this thing with the Restoration Detonation here. We're doing how much? This is 500 or something damage. So I think we are free to just... yeah, we easily trade up on this armor. Yeah. Yeah, this is fine by me. I'm going to play the other Fledgling Imp on the floor. It doesn't matter. And then I actually think it is just... We just play the last stand now that we have it, right? There's no reason not to. Yeah, we just kind of go to town. We didn't get through the spikes, dude, so we took a lot of damage there, unfortunately. But we'll make it. Thanks to big healing. Or at least some healing. We take these. Like, there's no reason not to click that. Yeah. I think we pre-relentless, but I am being a little disrespectful here of HP. I should play the quick the next time I see it, is basically what it comes down to, right? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Next time I see that quick, we're putting it down, and I think it wins the run, right? Yeah. I mean, we see it next turn? Yeah, we do. It's a lot of holdovers when you think about it. Oh, man, that plus 10 heal. Let's go. You play Imp. We then just cycle the Imp. You know, it's interesting because I'm actually not drawing that many cards, all things considered, right? Like, I have 6 cards left in my deck, and I have 10 draw, but 3 of it is Old Magic, 1 of it is Important Work, 1 of it is the Restoration Detonation, and 1 of it is the stupid Imp. So I'm really not actually drawing that much. We win next turn, by the way. You see the Quick Tome? It's fine. I don't really need to do anything fancy here. Yeah, I mean, it genuinely does not matter, right? We're just going to disrespect a little bit because I can. Seems good. Cool. Alright, well, that was easy. Alright, straightforward. Thanks, Branded Warrior Infusion. Big fan. Cool. So, another successful Sentient run. You know, it's weird because this run was slower than some of my other runs, and I don't think it's because it was too complex or anything. I mean, it's just Unga Quick Sweep. But the problem is you have to navigate some of the strategic decisions a little bit intricately. right? I had to make sure I was upgrading the right things, deciding what was getting my holdovers. We'll talk about it more in the run summary. Yeah. Cool. So, yet another instance where I think we were shown, yeah, we were shown Light's Gift. And Light's Gift is one of those baits here, right? It's probably the easiest way to lose this run is to take Light's Gift with Cultivating Sentient. Just genuinely. Because you run into that problem. And then we also see the other side of this, right? Quick on the actual unit is bad because you then lose control. You don't have control over when you want to pivot, right? So you can't get sentient hit enough. If you take quick on the Husk Hermit, I think you have to keep torches to self-ping. And that kind of sucks because it means your deck is worse. Whereas in this case, we just get rid of everything and Unga play something else. And then meanwhile, the other important part of this is Wildwood Tome actually pays out in spades because you can choose when to take it. So I just drop it on second or third draw through and voila, we crunch, right? Because we're strong enough. I don't mind. I don't care anymore about the HP. It doesn't matter. So you just drop this. He kills a wave, and that makes the survivability a lot easier, which is really cool. So yeah, I think this was the perfect argument for Wildwood Tome. And one of the reasons why I think this tome is genuinely good, even if you could see quick on it on a unit from some other means. Restoration Detonation, it's a solid pick, a big fan. I don't think this was too formative, but having a good heal is important. I also really like this with sweepers because it softens up the front dude, which can matter a lot. You saw that important kind of impact on rings 4 and 5. That's very relevant. Important work is just crazy scaling. Ashes of the Fallen makes this run disgusting. Did I need it? No, we were going to win anyway, but we will make ourselves stronger when possible. Furthermore, other stuff about just like Forever Flame is incredible here. I think I skipped Pyrestone housing for this, and there were definite arguments for Pyrestone housing, but with even a remotely possible imp line, Forever Flame's nuts. The energy saved here is incredible, and with the important work, you actually generate energy off of your Fledgling Imp, right? Because you play it for 0, you get +1 on the first cast, you play it for 0, and you spend 1 on the second cast, but then you get it back, so it becomes free. So it's +1 Ember to play these two disgustingly high-powered impacts cards, right? Just unbelievable. Bloating Fungus, big survivability, love it. I think it's just another great argument for why I think people give Regen a bad rap in the DLC for survivability. It's good. I mean, you don't have to be winning Relentless strictly based on regen stacking. You're not looking for 40 plus turns in Relentless. If you are, your offensive line sucks. What you're really looking for is a couple extra turns, and regen gets you that. I honestly stand by Restore plus Wildwood Sap as a legitimate plan here. This Regen 5 is legit. Super happy to play it every time I see it. Just like, oh yeah, give me that number. And with the Bloating Fungus, it's really good. But I think the card that stands out the most as the most important here is almost certainly Old Magic. This hit was pretty nutty. I don't really have anything else to say. The +10 draw +1 is, with the -1 holdover, this doesn't even cost me shards to upgrade. That's kind of disgusting when you think about it. This card is nuts. So, but yeah, all things considered, a good run. I'm a big fan of this clan combo. They synergize really well, and yeah, it's cool. So that brings us up to 93 on the series. Love to see it. So I'll leave you alone now. So hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.